right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Art of Conquest here on Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central, almost. I'm about 6 minutes late. But we got Nook and Masharo here in our live chat, so welcome to you all as well. We got some interesting things that we're going to be talking about tonight. But first, what I want to show you is a brand new achievement by our very own Peaches. So we're going to get to a lot of runestone talk and power talk in just a moment, and all the new changes that have already been placed in the game. But for now, let's talk and showcase the wonderful Peaches. So what we're showing here is you can notice in the top left of the screen, she's very, very close to that 1 million club in power. So we're going to wait and see what happens. She's at 998 now, and she is upgrading like crazy just to get it up to 1 million. So you can see she's using that tactic we all learned back probably about a month or so ago, with how to increase your power. So this is how she's doing it. She's making troops, and she's rushing them because she's impatient. There it is. Oh, crap. 998k. So close. So here she goes again. She's like, man, I need some more power. I need some more. No, actually, she would say it like this. I need some power. Oh, let me make some golden archers for some power. And there she is, 999.2k. So she is so close, guys. She's getting so close. Alright, so here she goes again for the third time. Gonna do it again. Nook is screaming, research, woman! Finish up the research! And here she comes, and now, oh, that's Elena. Elena, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Elena, get out of here. Alright, so there she is. She's sitting on her horse thinking, how can I get 0.8k power? Aha, I'll do the exact same thing again. So here we go, free rushing some silver pikes, and boy, 995.5. Oh, no. Now we're doing silver archers. This has got to do it. She's giving up. Like 12's got to do it. Hit that. Bam. There it is. 1 million K club. There it is. 1 million. Come on, Peaches. Get on here and say, hey. No? No. Crap. Well, she did it, guys. She finally got up to 1 million club. And look at me. I'm still at a lowly 788. Now, I did win one debate with Peaches last week, and this is what I'm talking about. So, as a dwarf, if you're a dwarf, you probably already know this, but I was on my wall that we had a huge outrun in Harabi. Harabi almost got took from us. Everybody converged on us, and we lost all the Royal Guard towers, and we lost everything. And me and like 2 other people were the only ones remaining, and somehow we pulled our house together and had a whole bunch of people move into Harabi to save it. And thankfully, to this day, we are still barely hanging on. Well, actually, we're doing pretty good now, but at the time, you should have seen this. I wish I took a screenshot. Literally, almost every building was on fire last week. But we took care of business. But the one thing that I was right about was before that huge attack came, I had a whole bunch of gold mechs on my wall, and I told Peaches, I'm like, if I get attacked, I'm gonna lose all them gold mechs. And she's like, no, Stinkpot, you won't lose them mechs. They're on your wall. You don't use anything on your wall. And I'm like, yes, I do. Mechs will definitely go away. They'll die, and I'll never get them back. No, they won't. Just you wait, Stinkpot. They won't go anywhere. Okay, woman, we'll see what happens. And what happened, guys? I lost all my mechs. 20k power I lost. So I should be in 800k club right now, but no, since I lost all those gold mechs, I am rebuilding. So I went from I was like 780 and I went down to like 761 or something like that. But now I'm trying to get back up here. So, and Nook says he's peanut butter and jealous.
Tell him my research takes 2 days plus, so I can't rush research.
So Misharo's wish is Simple? Don't know. He retracted his last message, so no clue what he's talking about. But let me know, Misharo, what your wish is, and we'll try our best. We can't always accommodate every wish, but we certainly try our best to get them all done. So, alright guys, so there's been a couple changes that's happened in regards to the runestone. So right now, or actually last week we talked about how there's really only 2 you need to work on right off the bat, and that's these right here that will increase your research. And Peaches was able to confirm that the research speed does stack. So it's good news there. So I haven't actually seen it stack myself, but we was looking at her account and the research does stack. She had a research going on, and then she looked at the timer of it, and then she did her runes. Huh?
It won't apply to ones that are already queued.
Yeah, so anytime you have a research like this, it won't apply to ones that are already under research. It only will apply to new things you research after the new value has been applied. So they do stack, guys, so that's good news. And what I've been able to do since last week is I was actually able to increase my enchant level on one of them, if I can find it now. Where is he at? Oh, there it was. So this one here, my Runestone of Courage, I was able to enchant +1. So you'll notice that there's other ones. Actually, they all say the third stat on all of these gods say, you know, enchant runestones +3. So you can see that I have this one right here at +1. So when I get that one to +3, then I will get my research speed increased by 20%. So that's what I'm working on Calliope. And now back over here on Zephrodite, all you have to do is just fill every slot to get that second one, which is going to increase your research speed by another 20%. So yeah, here's what it looks like in the show right here. So there's Peaches right there. So whenever, well, it's reflecting awful bad, but there. But anyway, there it is. So there's that second stat applied. So you will get that 20% once you get that done. So, and good news is I also told you guys last week that the only way to get runestones right now is to come in here to this activity quest and open up this 6th tier, which you will get those right there. But now, since then, they've added additional ways to get some runestones. And of course, guess what? It involves spending money now. Never saw that one coming. So if you go to the shop, you'll look through here and there will be runestones here. So you kind of have to keep an eye on what you need. So you can see this one right here is 300 Lenari, but it already gives you a runestone of Fortitude that's already been enchanted +1. So if you have one of those that's already at a +2, that might not be such a bad deal there. But I think the better deals are over here with these 100 ones. So these are good if you're just wanting to fill your set up. Let's see, that's the Runestone of Power, and that's the Runestone of Courage. Does that help me fill mine up? Let's go take a look. Runestone of Power, Runestone of Courage, Runestone, nope, I need Gallantry and Resolve. So those don't help me at all, but they would help me if I were to come in here and do the enchant. So just a little heads up on that. And Miss Charles says, Stinkpot, do you know in 23 on April 23rd of April, Clash Royale update is coming. Alright, thanks, Miss Charles. But remind me on Tuesday, that's when we talk all about Clash Royale on Tuesdays. And you can also send me email at stinkpotshackshow@gmail.com or tweet me on Twitter at stinkshackshow. So we're going to be talking more about the runestones here. And also, guys, there's another way, if that wasn't enough. If you don't want to pay for the runestones, what you can also do to get runestones now is you can come and do these events. The Flower Festival starts in 3 hours from now, and that is going to be a way for you to get some runestones as well. You know, similar to how you would come in here and get these chests. Well, now these events are going to allow you to get runestones in them as well. So stay tuned for that. And now there's a little bit of an interesting bit of information on this flower festival coming up. Let's read it. It says, the flower goddess frolics in the distant jungles of Lunos. Gather floral wreaths from Sylph warriors. So Sylph warriors is the clue. Will they be releasing the Sylph race? That will definitely be interesting. I haven't decided where I'm going to be doing it yet, but I am definitely going to be going to Sylph as soon as it becomes available. So I might have to give up old Dwarfsies for a while and get some Sylph, because you know, when Racken first came out, you know, I tried to do a race series where I said, hey, I'm going to do this race for a couple weeks and do the next race for a couple weeks. But once I started doing it, I realized I'm not going to be able to give you guys much information if I only do a race for a couple weeks, because you really have to spend a lot of time in a race to understand it and attempt to master it. So, yeah, so... But I will go to Sylph as soon as it happens. So we're just waiting for that to drop. And then as soon as I finish the void here, we're going to talk about something else, a new project that I'm working on to help you get your first 100K in power. So if you're joining us, if you saw the title of tonight's video talking about, hey, how do I get my first 100K in power? We are getting ready to get to that. I'm just wanting to make sure I covered all the new stuff going on in the game before we get to that point. So, yeah, good stuff there. Let's see. Michelle says, that is his wish. Oh. And I don't have nothing. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have your Twitter. Oh, crap. There went my feed. So, thanks, Michelle. You're always animated and good person to talk to. So, you bring interesting comments to the show. Thank you very much. Hopefully, you'll be back. Oh, there's AJ. This isn't PUBG. AJ's leaving. Did you see that dang cat again? He says hi, Peaches and Harley. Or maybe he's just saying that. You should have missed last episode. I almost killed the cat right here on the show, but I didn't want PETA after me, so I didn't. So, alright, so let me just clear this one. Oh, crap, I took the wrong army. It's like, retry, number 1. Here's my big army. Alright. So, hey, AJ, Annalie, how are you guys doing? What are you playing nowadays, AJ, besides PUBG? Fortnite was down almost 24 hours yesterday, so I bet there's a lot more people in PUBG last night, but oh well. Popular games will have infrastructure issues. I don't think they have enough servers, honestly. But you'd think with all that money they're getting, they'd be able to fix it. But who knows? Alright, so here we go. We completed this one, and now let's talk about how do we get our first 100K in power. There's Janet Joyner. Welcome to the show. Janet just entered the building, she says. Very good indeed. Janet, you need to send me a clip where you imitate me and say, we're sticking up your home right now. If you could send me a video of you doing that, I'll have to think about something. But that would be cool if you could do that. I lost my train of thought. So anywho, alright guys, so here's the project that I've been working on. So 100K power. Here we go. We're going to step back in time. So I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but I didn't. So here we go. And so now I'm over here on a different server, And look, 26K power. And I am in a house that Peaches and I created. We're the house Druidia. If you are familiar with the reference to Druidia, Druidia, then leave a comment below and or email me or something and just let me know, because we are in the house Druidia. Of course, I'm trying to promote my channel, so I'm YouTube at Stinkpot Show. But take a look at our Princess Vespa right there. So we're 2 people strong right now. If you're interested in getting back into the game and you're trying to start all over, and you know, oh crap, yeah, we'd have to join another server, because the bad news on this, we might just have to do that. Yeah. So the bad news is I started this last week, and then like yesterday they merged, so that kind of sucks. So if we get enough people saying, hey, we want to join you, Stinkpot, then we will hop to another server, start all over, and get things going. So what we're going to be talking about tonight, though, is how to get your first 100K power. And guys, it is really simple to do. You just have to be very active in the game, and you just have to be vigilant. You have to be patient, and you just have to grind it out. That's essentially how it's done. So I joined this server. Let's see, what's today's the 12th. So this is probably about my 5th or 6th day on the server, and I'm already at 26K power. I'm at just got Castle 10, and I'm working on getting to Castle 11. But the one good thing to note is, guys, regardless of let me start over. So regardless of what realm you play on, the good news about that is if you are a patron, and I'm not talking about patron. If you are a subscriber, so if you go to the Lenari tab, there'll be a subscribed button. If you are a subscriber, this subscription, it's $1.99 per month. It will apply to any server you play on. So this building queue limit +2, upgrade queue limit +2, free rush +10 minutes, shield time +2 hours applies to every server I play on. So that is a good thing to have, especially here in these beginning of the game, because when you start research, it's a free rush right off the bat, no waiting. So good to have that. Now I'm going up to level 11. So yeah, good stuff there. And so the name of the game, guys, is complete everything. It's all you got to do. I wouldn't worry so much about the bosses. I mean, get bosses if you can, but really you just want to come in here, you want to do all the quests. And before the merge happened, I actually had everything done. So now that the merge happened, it's making me do all these beginner quests all over again. I've already done and this is probably the only bad thing, is you're not going to be able to get to this last tier unless you're in a house. And if you're, unless you have buddies on the server you're playing on, most houses are not going to let you in, because they're so paranoid with the high level wars going on that they think you're trying to spy, or they just don't want you because you're too much of a liability. I mean, you're going to get stomped on at 26K. But I have been on a couple servers now, and you used to have to escort your missions, but I have not been rated on escorts at all. So that's another plus to have. But what you basically want to do is you want to clear all your quests first, and then once you clear all the quests, you'll come in here and start doing every resource pile, and you can. And now that the servers merged, some of these are way too high level, so I'm not going to be able to defeat level 6s because I only have level 3 troops. But that is the name of the game, guys. You got to come in here and just grind it out. Let's see what these guys are at. Level 5, I can probably beat level 5, so let's take a shot at it. And human race, so what I'm going to be doing, the project that I'm going to be working on as we go forth, is I'm on multiple servers now. And with each server, I plan on going to be a different race. So eventually, it's going to be a long time. It's going to be a year-long project to do it. But I'm eventually going to have, every race covered. That way, whenever we need to talk about a specific race here on the show, I'll have it covered for you guys, and we can take a look at it. So on this particular server, I'm planning on going Lich, and so then I'm a Dwarf on the other server. As soon as Sylph drops, I'm going to be taking one of them two guys to Sylph. So yeah, good stuff there. Do you guys have any questions about that? Nook is 570. Are you still on the same server, Nook? You still playing? What's going on? Peach is like, he's there every now and again. So, have you been following the tips on how to increase your power, Nook? Because I am happy to report that that video I did on how to, it's called The Best Way to Increase Your Power. I have that video close to 4,000 views. So if you think, wow, 4,000 Stinkpot, that's not very much at all. That is a ton for me, because my videos average between 50 and 100 views, and that's it. So for one of my videos to get up to 4,000, that's pretty crazy. I'm really stoked about it. I watch it every day. I'm like, come on, get up to 4,000, get up to 4,000. And so yeah, I'm really happy. So thank you for everyone that's helped support my channel so far. We have about 4 or 5 of my videos that are in 1,000 views or higher, and guess what? They're all Art of Conquest. So that means it probably means that not very many people are covering this game. So I'm happy to cover this game for you guys, and I will be here until Peaches kills me. So we're just going to keep talking about Art of Conquest. And you have questions, because I don't really get hardly any questions on my emails or my social media accounts. So if you have questions, feel free to send it my way. And if I don't know the answer, there's a lot of high-level players in our house that can answer the question for you. So I'll get it answered, whether I can answer it or not. So if you have any questions that you are curious about, let me know, and I'll gather them all up, and we'll talk about them in a future show. So let's see. The bad thing is on these lower levels is you use the hospital a lot more than you need to at the higher levels. So, but it's usually not that big of a wait. So not a big deal. I recently, a couple days ago, started getting these silver troops unlocked. So that's what I'm working on. And then, of course, as Nook alluded to earlier, another good way to get that first 100k power, stay on top of your research. I just opened, excuse me, Academy 3, so I'm going to queue this up. And look, the first one right off the bat, like I said, because I have the subscription model, it's a free rush right off the bat, and I'm done with that first tier. So let's go to the next one. And even the next one, you only have to wait 5 minutes, and then you can free rush it again. So you can queue up to 4 of these at a time. So always keep 4 queued up. And you're not going to get attacked, because I'm still in the capital, and at this low power, I'm not going to be leaving the capital anytime soon, because I would get crushed and sent back to the capital so fast anyway. So there's really no point, guys, at this stage of the game to leave the capital. And you know, the only bad thing about it, like I said, is you're not going to be able to get those rune stones. So you're not going to be able to work on rune stones through the activity quest. But now that these events are going on, make sure you guys are working on these. Oh, and I never turned on the game music. Sorry, here we go. There's the game music now. Now you guys can hear the game. So yeah. So let me see if you guys can hear the game music. Oh, I don't want to fight Lich 5. That would suck. Priestesses are usually level 7. Man. Ever since this server merge, everything around the capital is such high level for me. See, look, level 7. What the heck? What the? Is there anything around? Because I literally spent an entire day clearing all this out, and then the server merge happened last night. So I was a little upset this morning, but it's all part of the game. Man, level 6. Let's just find another quest. Let's go slay a boss. Anybody want to slay a boss with me? Here we go. It's going to be Tendris, one of these early bosses. So you always start out as the human race. So first thing to note is I would highly recommend that you pick Avalon as your first hero, because Avalon has an ability called Natural Leader, and what that Natural Leader ability does is it allows you to put an extra set of troops out into battles. So he's a very good person to start off with start the game off with. So here we go. We're going to attack Oakheart, Tree Man, and this is actually the Sylph race here if you weren't aware. So if the Sylph race drops, it's going to be these kinds of guys here that we're getting ready to attack. So you got the Berserkers. Berserkers are a really good troop, by the way. Oh, these are level 6. I can't do this guy. Get out of here, Stinkpot. Let's go to that spider that I was looking at. And they might increase the whole difficulty of the server, because I know before the merge I killed that tree guy no problem. So now let's see what level this is. Yeah, level 5. So I probably won't be able to finish this at all, but we'll take a shot at it. We'll see how it goes. Now you guys should be able to hear some game music. If you can't, let me know and I'll do my best. But yeah, these guys are going to cream me. I can tell already. Yeah, I'm getting creamed here. I'm not even going to try anything. Alright, get out of here, Stinkpot. So yeah, so that makes it even more difficult to level up. I didn't take that into consideration, but you definitely, you know, I'm only level 3 troops, so that's probably going to be a game-breaking quality that the devs need to consider, is when you do server merge, you're really hurting the extremely beginner players, because they can't do hardly any of this stuff. Level 5s, I mean, insanity. Okay, everything's in my hospital, but they do give you a lot of resources with the server merge. So they gave me 100,000 resources, and I also got 200 Lenari today. So that's a plus. But outside of that, let's see. Is there any? Where's my map at? So yeah, I'm right next to the capital. So there's no reason why these should be these high levels, but apparently they are, because before the server merge, the highest player in the server was 1.4 million, and now the highest player is 2.3 million. So that's a significant jump there. So yeah, this is where you start, and you always have to clear this area out. And it looks like I missed some loot. So this is the way you start the game. You gotta come over here. This whole channel here, alley, whatever you want to call it, is full of troops that you have to clear. And then it goes over here. There was a lesser Hydra here. So yeah, that's what you have to do. Get all this loot, get everything you guys can, and then the key to the game at this stage of the game is you just want to keep upgrading your castle as fast as you can. You always want to keep everything queued up, ready to go. So always keep that into consideration, and you'll unlock these new workshops. Speaking of, I think you can't race. Let me go take a look at that again. Oh, that's at my stronghold. So if I do want to change race, I have to enter my stronghold, change the race button, pick what I want. Oh, it still says coming soon. But all you need is level 10. Well, actually, that's what I am, but that's my current race. And looks like race lock cannot change. I forget what level. I thought it was level 10 it let you change races, but oh, you cannot change races while building constructions in progress. So we'll take a look at that whenever I don't have anything going in progress, but that'll be sometime tomorrow, because I got like 4 buildings queued up right now. So that's what we are talking about, guys. So that is how you're going to get your 100k in power, is just to do everything. Man, but I can't do everything. looks like the quest is about all I'm going to be able to do, so I'm going to go to a new area and see if there's a quest more on my level, and we'll see how that goes. And I miss my reindeer mount too. When you start on a new server, you lose that reindeer mount that I acquired over the holidays. So let's see if I have a new quest now. Where crystal mine? That's not going to help. Let's go to another area. Oop, free loot there. Crystal mine, crystal mine. Quests. Okay, there's the moss and ruins. Let's see what level these guys are. They are going to be level 3. So, okay, so these are more my level. So the missions is what you're going to need to be focusing on. And we'll do last, and we'll cream these guys and move on. Avalon's strong ability, it's a free ability. It's called Archer Volley. Just launches archers at it. I highly recommend keeping that one leveled as high as you can, as well as Grim Suppressive Fire. Those are two great abilities that do area damage, and the volley also does burn damage. So look, I only lost one troop, but he didn't really lose him. He's just in the hospital. So, and also, guys, it's a very good idea to max out your heroes as fast as you can. And look, I keep them really close to each other. I think Avalon is the only one that's out of sync. So let me catch him up to the other guys. And one more should do it. So we'll just level them up. Now they'll be level 15. Level Vega up. So always keep them. I always try to keep them all at the same level. If you can keep them all balanced like that, that will really help out. So now that I've unlocked level 15, I can go to their abilities and unlock the next tier. So let's go to their abilities, and we're going to take, actually we'll take, I don't know, this is a tough choice. Should I do Ice Nova or Rapid Cast? What's that? Then reduced by 0.5. Okay, let's go do Ice Nova, and then next time we'll do Rapid Cast. So now we have the level 15 ability of Ice Nova, and now we have the level 15 ability of Arrow Volley, and now we have the level 15 ability for heal, because healing is very comes in handy as a human. And then same thing for Suppressive Fire. Get that sucker up. And so now I need to get up to level 20 to unlock the next ability grade there. So yeah, I just like saving. Especially at these low level guys, you really want to just you don't need to pump all your points into every little ability they have. You want to really focus your fire on one or two abilities. That way your damage output is just even greater. So that's what you need to focus on. And looks like healing's complete. Put them in. I got one more to do. There he is. So the bad news is, if you get caught up in a server merge like this, these little piddly things are going to be a lot harder to do. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take on no level 8 troops. So, yeah. Cat is attacking me. I had to take care of it. So, unfortunately, what it's going to mean is I'm just going to have to go and do the quest, and only the quests. So these resource points are not going to help me. I'm just going to have to stay on the lookout, collect all these free ones that you see me doing. But all these resource points, probably level 5 troops is probably about the highest I'm going to be able to go. So if we find a level 5, we can try it. But oh, there's a one. So that's the name of the game, guys. So you want to get all your quests done, and then when you get that, you come to your stronghold and you upgrade. When you got 4 in the queue for buildings upgrading, you hit your research building, and upgrade. Well, that one should be ready to go now. So let's get that one free rushed. Free rush there. And now make sure we go in and get another one queued up. So, that's that one. We'll queue up another one. And it's just rinse and repeat, guys. That is all you got to do. And this is the grinding part I was telling you about. Yeah, it's going to suck. It's going to take a lot of time. But if you really want to get anywhere in this game, you got to put in the time. Nook. So, because Peaches and I, we've been playing, I guess we're getting about the 8-9 month mark we've been playing this game. So we're getting close to our 1 year. And you can see Peaches got to 1 million in less than a year. And that's because she plays every day. So that's what it takes. And that's just like, you know, any other games we cover, like Clash of Clans or Fortnite. If you want to be good at any of them, you got to put in the time. So, you know, a lot of the console games out there, people just like to beat them and move on to the next game. But these online games, they never really end. So, yeah. Always good to just... I like games that never really end because it keeps it challenging. So... And where's the level 5? None of these are level 5s? Good lord. Got to be at least one around. Oop, wrong button. Level 6, we're getting closer. Go check. I don't like those lich. Let's get these free resource points. Let's go to this new area. See if there's any more quests we can do. Magic Spring, we'll get them going. And the escorts are really good. Ooh, there's XP cards. So we'll give Grim some XP. So at the beginning levels, guys, this is really good for you guys to come in here. Nook says he'll be there soon. You talking about the 1 million club? After you spend $500, you'll be there next week, Nook. Just get it done.
Tell him I joined the 1 million club, looked, and I am still 1 million behind.
Yeah, Peaches says she's got to the 1 million club and she looked and she's still 1 million behind everybody else. And that's because the pay to win people, you're never going to catch them. So the sooner you quit trying to beat them and just enjoy the game, the better off you're going to have, because you don't have to be the best on the server. You just have to have a good team of people in your house that can help each other. That's what really this game is all about. Global domination, but you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. So make some friends, get out there and explore. So now that we did that, if there's not any questions about this, we're going to go back to our big account and take a look at some more things there. But that was it, guys. That's how you get 100k power in this game real fast. I mean, you could literally probably get to your first 100k, I would say, in 3 weeks. 3 weeks or less, you can get your first 100k. So good luck to you guys out there. Hopefully, if you have any faster ways on how you get that first 100k in power, please let me know, and I'll make sure we get that mentioned here on the show. But with that said, let's go back to our big city and check things out there. So I'm going to keep doing my activities here. Let's see, deliver and that. And right now on this server, morning. Morning, Nocturnal! You are live on the Stinkpot Shack Show! Holla!
Nobody says holla.
Okay, Bay.
No one says that.
Okay, no doy.
Oh.
Stinkpot Shack Show. Man, people watching this and like, man, you Stinkpot, you are the worst typer in the world. So the reason for that is I'm using an iPhone and my hands are incredibly huge for the iPhone, so that's why I always mess up on the typing. So alright, so we're back here in good old Area 51, and there's the evening, they say. So we're going to take a look at, let's see, what was I doing? Oh yes, let's get some escort missions going. And there's my lovely reindeer back frolicking in the wilderness. And I am trying to get back up to 800k power. So whenever I get to 1 million, Peaches will probably be close to 1.5 million at that point. So just like how she was saying she'll never catch the 2 million people, well, I'll probably never catch Peaches unless I take her phone and hide it for a month. That's about the only way. So let's see, what do I have? Another, I think that's pretty much it for all the new stuff. We've pretty much talked about it. Because if you go back to the patch notes, patch complete, game has been updated. And I really have a pet peeve on the new event coordinator manager, the community manager for Lilith Games. They haven't done jack squat. So the old guy would post all the time on the forums, and now when you go to the forums, nothing. There's no information, no new information, just trolls there trying to dupe people. I mean, it's very sad that the new community manager hasn't at least posted something. I mean, we've got all this new, we don't know anything officially from them for these runestones. We've just been figuring it out ourselves in these emails here. So now there's more ways to collect runestones, and this is what we talked about earlier. So now contest, we already talked about that. The shop, oh, the chest we did not talk about, so I'm glad I looked at that. So a couple, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 episodes ago, we talked about these chests, and even last week I said, man, I really hate these chests and how the currency goes, because these, man, I keep forgetting their names. Let me see if I can't find it again. I think it'll tell me, I think, on here. There it is. The soul bits. So, I'm really disappointed with how they did that in regards to the chest, because I like to save my Lanari for these chests, but now it forces you to use these soul bits before you use the Lanari, and I like to save my soul bits exclusively for my higher tiered items, and that's 42, so I can hit the open button and get that. But now, you know, it's wanting to use all of that and some Lanari, but you used to be able to just spend Lanari to open them. And what I did realize in that email was I am not at the highest tier of those chests. There's one higher than that, and it's called, where was it? Down here. So it goes Mithril, Gold, Adamantine, and Auric. Oh, I don't even know how to say it. Orichalcum, something like that. So I am very curious on what is in that, but it took me a ton of Lanari just to open this 3rd tier adamantine chest. So it's going to be a really long time, guys, before I get this next level opened up, or I could spend probably $200 and get it done. But yeah, but the rewards in this chest alone are really solid, so I can't only imagine what the next one's going to be like. So I'll be working towards that as I collect these soul bits. So like I said, soul bits, you're going to get those an adamantine chest once every 11 days. So I figure by the end of this year we'll be unlocking that next set there. So I thought I'd wake up to green, but you guys were awesome. Let's not do a Harabi episode again. What do you mean? We almost lost what? We didn't do we didn't showcase that on the show.
Read up.
Hi.
Eternal
Hi.
says, let's do some action.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, but let's not lose the city. Just to give you action.
But I don't know what you meant by let's not do a Harabi episode again. We never did a Harabi episode.
It's because you were playing Fortnite. Anywho,
Peaches has being argumentative because she's a
a
redhead. She can't help it. We get it.
It's not
We get
a
it.
show episode.
All right, so here we go. I need to unlock all my stuff, so get all these quick and easy ones done for my activity quest. Bam, bam, bam. Go to my shop, get those done. Buy 4 of the cheapest things I can find for gold. Let's see. There's 1. And there's, man, there's not very cheap anymore. 20K, oh, there's a 3,000. 3,000. $100. Let's buy it. Nope, not gonna happen. But if one of you lucky people out there would love to donate $100, I'll be happy to get it for you. So, yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, so let me spend. Looks like 20,000 is gonna be. Oh, there's a 6,000. So I'll take that. One more. Now I'll probably have to spend a lot. 20,000. Oh, there's 2,800. Take a silly club. All right, completed that one. Moving on, moving on. Let's get these rewards done. Spend 50. So I'm not gonna go and do all these for you guys because that would be boring to sit here and watch. But I will get some more runes going, and hopefully we can get my next set of runes unlocked because that would be awesome to get done as well. So you guys have any questions? Let's check in. I thought I'd make up the green, but guys, awesome. Aha. Aha. Oh. Strongbow. And so, like I said, I am up to level 11 troops. I believe I said that a minute ago. Yeah, so I'm almost able. I also got Stronghold level 34, and the highest you can get is 40. So I'm working towards that as well. Fire off ability and get things done. Dwarfs, dwarfs, dwarfs. And that's going to be a wrap on that one.
May the gods have mercy on its soul. The sun god blesses us.
Do 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 do. And there we go. So, all right. So let's check. Runestones added. This update is completed. Yep. While the game is patching some. Oh yeah, there was an issue earlier where some commanders did not receive runestones from those chests, and if that happened to you, either report it or hopefully it says they're going to give it within a day. So if they don't, then I would report it at that point. But yeah, good stuff there. So that is going to pretty much do it for tonight's show, guys. Don't forget we have Sunday. Unless life events alter that, but the plan right now is to do Fortnite on Sunday, and we are going to return to the Wheel of Death. So stay tuned to Sunday's episode of Fortnite, where it's the only night of the week where you can win your very own magic Stinkpot Shack Show mug. So if you're interested in winning a mug, you will have to brave the Wheel of Death with myself and Zoid and whoever else is in my squad that night, and hopefully we can get a mug out to somebody. We haven't had a winner yet, but I have a feeling we're getting close. So just keep an eye on that for Sunday, and hope you guys have a good weekend. I am Stinkpot. This has been your Stinkpot Shack Show. Have a great weekend. And don't forget about the stream boss, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to let you know next time we go live. See ya.